Hey, so can I get a second to talk about Vanitas' gloves? They're these long opera gloves that go halfway up his arms and have these claws that are not glued on top, but are a part of the glove itself. It's where Luna's mark is, but more importantly, it's where their mark spreads. Every time he uses the book, he loses a part of his humanity and edges closer to the line between human and vampire. The only time he ever willingly showed people what was underneath was for the sake of theatrics at the Bal Mas to sell the idea that he's a victim, not an enemy. Even when he was possibly dying in Gévaudan and needed to take his cold, snow-soaked clothes off, he refused to let Jean take his gloves off. If the claws are part of the glove, some people might assume his hands have claws too. If he wanted to just hide the mark and not let anyone worry about him, he could just wear long gloves and call it a day, but the claws are supposed to tell people to back off. He's a monster, and if you get too close, you're going to get hurt. But now that Noé, Dominique, and Jean are getting closer to him, he's finally letting himself be vulnerable by taking off those gloves. God, I can't wait for the next real chapter!